The person who invented the electric racket is really a genius. Whenever I hear the crackling sound of the motor, I feel secretly happy. I finally got my revenge. So what is the principle? Let's take it apart and see. The electric racket usually has a 3-layer metal grid structure, with the middle layer being the high-voltage grid and the 2 sides being the protective grid. This is the battery. When the user presses the start button of the racket, the low-voltage power provided by the battery is increased to 500 V through the step-up transformer, and then the voltage is further increased to 1500 V through the compressed rectifier circuit composed of capacitors and diodes. Finally, there is a capacitor that can store charge within 1 cycle of the circuit for rapid discharge. High-voltage direct current is supplied to the intermediate grid of the electric racket, while the protective grids on both sides are not charged, and there is a certain distance between the high-voltage grid and the protective grid. When a mosquito flies into the power grid and touches the middle layer of the high-voltage grid and the protective grid on either side at the same time, the high-voltage current will pass through the mosquito's body to form a clockwise current loop, and the high-voltage electricity will instantly break through the mosquito's body, accompanied by sparks and crackling sounds, and you will also smell a barbecue smell. Most models now have blue light, which uses the light-attracting properties of insects to lure mosquitoes and flies into the trap. Like